I play if you don't give me a chance?
You can remove your bangles and come over here.
Are you ready?
Start.
Why did you hit the ball so far? Now go get the ball.
The ball is close to you. You go get it.
You sent the ball there, so you get it.
No, I am going home.
It's hot. Come, let's take the ball and go home. Yes, it is hot and I am hungry.
Hey, Swati, wait, you are also coming.
Hey, who is that? She looks strange.
Come, let's find who she is.
Not me. I am scared. She looks like a mad woman. Why should we be scared? She looks depressed. Come, let's talk to her.
Who are you and why are you dressed this way?
Children, don't you recognize me? I am Mother India.
Mother India.
Mother India! Sure, you are Mother India.
I think she is from a drama troupe.
What can I say? I truly am Mother India. You by no way resemble the Mother India, we all know. We are taught of her as an empress, who is the embodiment of strength and courage. Children, what you say is true. My children do a good job in praising and glorifying me, but their work is hollow and their effort shallow.
We do not understand you. Would you kindly explain?
Come along and be a witness yourself. Isn't this the government school building built just a couple of years back? Come, let's see.
at its dismal condition. Come, let's see inside. What is this? Come, let's see that classroom. Look at the weeds inside. This is worse than that. Is this a classroom or a swimming pool? Rainwater has weakened the building. There comes Siddhappa, the chief contractor for this school. Come, let's inquire with him. Hello, Mr. Siddhappa. How are you keeping? Hello, Mantaran Yogeshwar. How are you, sir? Can't you make out from my appearance? Your appearance is appealing, but what about your work here? I spent a lot to get electricity to the school. The people of this community don't spare light bulbs, the taps, or the desks. They thieve everything they can lay their hands on. But the building here is in a state of collapse. What can I do? I knew this would happen, so I had to compromise on the quality of the construction. How can your answer be so irresponsible? If you are looking for more answer, go to the minister. Let's see what our elected minister has to say about this. Come, let's go. So, you want answers? For the sake of 500 rupees, or for a peg, you vote for people like me. When we come to power, what else can you expect other than self-serving agenda? Having so name, don't look for sweet mangoes. Yes, you are right.
I am not to be blamed. You are to be blamed for bringing people like me to power.
With their work lacking focus, commitment, and resolve, such corrupt children of mine are touching my dignity and leaving me in rags.
Indeed, overpowered by our greed, we are smothering and choking our own land.
The thought that we too may end up as selfish brutes sends shiver down my spine.
Mother, why do you look weak?
You will have to witness that too.
Hey Chandri, where is my coffee?
I will get your coffee. Do you know our neighbor Kamalamma has found a groom for her 14 years old daughter? She is getting married next month. Have you thought about our daughter Manasa? She will be 14 soon.
Do you think I am an idiot? This coming Sunday, a boy with his family is coming to see Manasa.
Mom, I have not even completed my 8th grade. And how can you think of marrying me off?
What else? It is right time for you to get married.
But Dad, I am too young to get married. I would like to be educated. I do have some aspirations in life.
Family life can educate you in more ways than your academics.
Mom, in this very neighborhood, you have seen the disasters of child marriage in our society. And how can you still think of subjecting your own daughter to it?
Who told you that all marriages lead to disaster?
We are your parents. We care for your welfare. Let's not argue about this. Just do as said.
Dad, please listen to me.
This very society which worships and holds the mother aspect of my feminism in the highest regard is blatantly oppressive to my other feministic aspects. I can be healthy only when my villages and women realize their true strength.
I used to dump all my work on my sisters and while away my time in play. Henceforth, I shall do my duties so that my sister may find some time to study.
From now, I shall spend my evenings helping my sister with her studies.
But mother, what has kept you filthy?
Mother, please tell us.
See there.
So, who wants to start?
I will. Our hard labor of 6 months has been destroyed in half an hour by those elephants.
I will make the forest elephant pay for this.
What do you mean by they will have to pay for this? We got to wise enough before landing in dire consequences of our own making.
We are having this problem for the past 4 years.
What have you done?
Yes,
What have you done? Where are the animals supposed to go when we are destroying their land and habitat? Would we be quiet if someone destroyed our houses and habitat?
they are the one causing trouble.
Really, think it over. Not only are we destroying the forest, we are plundering it. We are leaving the animals no choice but to drift to our habitat for food.
What have you plundered? What is there to plunder in the forest?
I can talk at length. The plundering we are involved in the name of economy and development.
Bring it out, educate us.
In forests like this, elephants live on tender grass and bamboos. We cut down the tender bamboo sprouts for our consumption. So, where are the elephants to go for food? Not just that, we plundered tamarind, pickle, gooseberries. Where are the animals and birds dependent on these to go?
So, are we to be silent spectator to this repeated destruction?
If we stop the so-called plundering immediately, will the elephants stop invading our crops right away?
Mind that our yesteryear's mindless exploitation of natural resources has ushered in the current consequences. If we are to continue along this course of exploitation, mind you, we are scripting our own demise. Again, I tell, we are scripting our own demise.
What do you suggest we do?
How many of you are ready to make a resolve not to indulge in exploitation of natural resources and not to lay hands on the forest producers? What is he talking about?
Your suggestions cannot be taken seriously.
Call me a fool for advising the greedy ignorance.
What shall we do now? Don't worry, I will take care of it.
Nature with its rivers, forests, birds, animals, beasts, and mountains is inseparable from me. Exploiting the nature for greed and selfishness, my children have left me sickly and filthy. Ignorant to the fact that birds, animals, forests, and rivers can survive without humans. But human survival is based on the flourishing survival of these.
I now understand that this state of yours is not your own making, but we, your children, have brought this upon you.
Mother, if we were to shed our selfish means, will that restore back your splendor? Undoubtedly so, but how many of my children are ready to commit their lives and strive for my betterment?
See there, someone is giving away sweets. Come, let us push and get our share.
Why didn't you join them?
We have just made a resolve to shed our selfishness and be better. How can we let ourselves fall prey to our weakness without a serious fight?
Indeed, children like you are shining as the magnificent gold crown on my head. My courage is intact, but only for the unselfish effort of few of my children. My children, your effort to restore my dignity through selfless pursuits be fruitful. May your actions inspire many more. I shall watch your progress with my eyes wide open. I bless you.
I am Mohan, 7th grade. I am Gautam, 7th grade.
I am Yogeshwar, 6th standard. I am Manthan, 8th standard. I am Manasa, 7th grade.
I am Sharath, 7th grade.
I am Madhusri, 8th grade.
I am Munjinath, 7th grade. I am Swati, 6th grade.
I am Vivek, 7th grade.
I am Shashidhar, 6th grade.
I am Kavya, 6th grade.